Hey, what's up you guys? So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, hopefully. And I just really like doing Q&As. So yeah, I got the questions off of all my social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you're not following me on any of those, then go check out the links in the description below and go follow me because I don't have that many Twitter followers and it makes me kind of sad because my tweets are relevant and I want you guys to see them. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like my Facebook page. And yeah, let's just get straight into the Q&A. The first question was asked by Megan. She asked, what activities did you do in high school? In high school, I did not do very many activities. I wasn't that type of person to go out and do like extracurriculars and join clubs and do sports. I was never that type of person. I'm still not that type of person. But like my first year of high school, I think it was basically my first year, maybe my second year as well. I went to anime club and art club with my friend Jen and it was fun. Like anime club was basically just, we went into the classroom and we watched anime on like a big projector screen and that's all that was. But it's kind of funny because we were supposed to pay like $50 per club we were gonna join. Me and Jen just decided we weren't going to pay $50 for a club because why would we pay $50 to sit in a classroom and watch anime, you know, like no. On like the first day of the club, they pass around a piece of paper and you're supposed to sign it and then you're eventually supposed to give them the money. But me and Jen just like took the paper and then passed it along without signing it and nobody ever really noticed that we were there and we never paid for it. I don't know how we did not get in trouble for doing this, but it was just very unorganized and they did not realize we didn't pay for it. So we went into anime club and art club without paying. I know what you guys are thinking. I was like a huge badass back in the day sneaking into anime club without paying. Like watch out. Like watch out for kids like me, okay? So yeah, I didn't do activities, but I snuck into anime club if that counts. And Chris wanted to know, what is your dream car? My dream car is probably like a matte black Lamborghini, but if we're gonna talk a little bit more realistically, then a matte black Camaro or a Tesla would be pretty lit. Cass said, what are you studying in college? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you. I'm currently studying graphic design. However, I'm in a phase where I'm like, do I actually want to do graphic design? I'm like questioning everything and I don't know if I actually want to go through with it now, so I might be changing my major to journalism. But since I'm already halfway into graphic design, I would minor in graphic design. But yeah, I haven't decided yet. I might switch to journalism, but as of right now, it's graphic design. Feefers asked, if you could relive any moment of your life, would you? Yes, I would probably relive like my entire childhood. Like all of elementary school was really lit. Like I did not have a care in the world and anything I was stressed out about was extremely irrelevant, and I wish I could just go back to those days because now everything I stress out about is like extremely relevant and I hate it and I hate being an adult. And I would relive like middle school and high school too even. Obviously those were like not as fun still, but still I had less responsibilities and less worries and I had a lot of good times in middle and high school and I would even relive some of those moments too. But yes, to answer your question, I would relive some moments in my life if I could. Laura Christine asked, any pets you really want to get? I really want to get a cat because I've never had a cat. A lot of people like comment on my videos and they're like, why don't you have a cat? Like, do you hate cats? You have a bird, you have a snake, you have a dog, you have a rabbit. Why don't you have a cat? My dad hates cats. That's why. I've always asked for a cat. I've always like wanted a cat really bad, but my dad hates cats and I don't think I'm gonna be getting a cat anytime soon, but if I could get a cat, I would. And I probably will someday, but not seeing it in the near future. SDNS asked, which is your favorite dog breed? I really like Saint Bernards. They're so big and fluffy and I just love everything about them. and I really like huskies. I really like Joey Graceffa's huskies, like the different colored eyes. I think that's so cool. I like Pomeranians and I like corgis. Yeah, I really like dogs. I can't really choose a favorite breed. German Shepherds, those are cool too. Yeah, I don't know. Mermaid Daughter asked, what's your favorite video game? My favorite video game of all are like the Pokemon games, and I really like Pokemon Silver, and I also really liked like Pokemon Emerald version. But if I were to choose a newer video game, I would say that the last really good video game I played was Last of Us for the PS3. It was really good, great graphics, good storyline. I loved everything about it. I'm not a huge video game person though. I really like video games, I just don't have time to play them because life and responsibilities, and it sucks, but yeah. Brooke asked, what is your favorite band? My favorite bands as of right now are probably Panic at the Disco, 21 Pilots, and All Time Low. They're like basically all I listen to. And I've also been kind of listening to Eminem a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my music choice right now. It's in a very awkward place. I don't know what's going on. I literally go from listening to like Eminem to All Time Low to 21 Pilots to like, I don't even, like Fetty Wap. Like, I don't know what's going on. Elizabeth asked, do you play any instruments? I used to play violin all throughout elementary school, and then my parents stopped my lessons because I never practiced. So I could be like a professional, extremely talented violinist by now, but I was a lazy piece of shit even as a child, and I couldn't even practice violin for like 20 minutes a day. So I threw that down the drain. Emma asked, how's your life going? You know what? Thank you for the concern. I really appreciate it, actually. My life is extremely hectic and stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so hard working full-time and going to school full-time. I do not have time for anything. I work like 6 days a week. A couple of those days are usually doubles where I work like 10 or more hours. And then I have school and all my schoolwork to do, and I don't have time for everything. And then I end up just not sleeping, and I'll get like 3 hours of sleep, and then I get more stressed out because I'm tired all the time. And yeah, that's how my life's going right now, but it'll be fine. The semester just has to end, and then everything will be good. Kira Hardy asked, what is your best and worst concert experience? My worst concert experience is probably Bring Me the Horizon at Warped Tour in 2015 or 14. Extremely rough crowd. I was towards the front and I thought I was going to die. Plus it was like 105 degrees outside. That wasn't a good time. The best one by far was Spring Fever Tour in 2013, I think. And it was All Time Low, Pierce the Veil, Mayday Parade, and Yumi at 6. First of all, like 4 amazing bands all at the same concert. It was like one of my, I don't want to say one of my first concerts, but that was like the year I basically first started going to concerts, so I was pretty new to it. And All Time Low was and still is like my favorite band. So it was really awesome, and it was one of my first times seeing them live. The only other time I saw them live other than that day was Warped Tour, and I was extremely far away, so I could barely see or hear them. And yeah, it was like my first time seeing All Time Low live, really like up close. And I was able to push myself up towards the front of the crowd, and I was like towards the right of the stage, but I was right behind the person at the barrier. And after Pierce the Veil played, the person I was behind turned around to me and they were like, do you want to take my spot? I'm leaving now. Like, I just came here for Pierce the Veil. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to take your spot. So she left and then I took her spot. I was at the barrier for All Time Low, and it was absolutely insane because they're my favorite band, and it was like my first time seeing them up close live. And I was at the barrier in the very front, and it was just amazing overall. But not only that, kids, it gets better. Jack, who is the guitar player, handed me his guitar pick, and I still have it. I'm gonna go see if I can find it so I can show you. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It has Jack Skellington flipping you off, which is pretty cool. And then the back just says All Time Low. And yeah, it just like really made me happy, and it's by far my best concert experience that I've ever had. It's Such a Shame asked, what are your future YouTube plans? Looks like you're growing fast. Thank you. And I don't have any plans, I would say. Yes, my channel has been growing more than I've ever expected it to, which thank you guys so much for that. I cannot thank you enough. And I am going to college and getting a degree, but if for some reason I'm lucky enough to be able to continue doing YouTube after I get my degree, and like I'm successful enough to be able to do that as my career, I would hands down, without a doubt, choose YouTube as my career, and I would love to do that. I don't really know about my future YouTube plans. I still want to like make videos, and I want to keep improving my content and try to do the best that I can. And if possible, making YouTube my career would be absolutely like insane and be the best case scenario, and I would love to do that. And only you guys can help me do that. So share my channel and tell everyone to subscribe to me. No, but really, thank you so much everyone who watches my videos. Like, God bless. Last question, and since I'm a piece of shit, I forgot to make note of who asked it, and I already deleted the Instagram post. So shout out to whoever asked this question, because I actually really like this question. They asked me, if you could collaborate with any YouTuber, who would it be? And then they were like, is it Tana? Because me too. Yes, honestly, if I could choose any YouTuber to collaborate with, it would probably be Tana. Or I would collaborate with Logan Paul. If you guys don't know who he is, he's like a Viner, but he also has a YouTube. But he has a son Kanye as well. And I think that we should collaborate, and then Mango and his son Kanye can both like do a video together. Like, how lit would that be? So everyone go tweet Logan Paul and tell him to collaborate with me, because that would actually happen. Like, obviously, no. But yeah, I would collaborate with either Tana or Logan, or like anyone, because I would collaborate with Miranda Sings. So yeah, that's it for this Q&A. If you guys liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to follow me on all my social medias so that you can be included in my next Q&A. And you can also get all my updates, because you obviously like care about my life, you know? The links to all of that will be in the description below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week, and I'll see you guys in my next video.